you not paying attention before? We made a rule, no headbands, no mask. And then what's this?
This is a helmet, Barjo. Isn't it resplendent?
The principle's the same. It's still something that you're wearing that I said we should wear things. I don't want you to go get something and... Do this.
I think it looks great. The Banner Saga is a tactical turn-based game that's all about Vikings, with a little bit of fantasy thrown in. This first installment, Factions, is the free-to-play multiplayer component of a full Banner Saga game, which is yet to be released.
This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair.
Right off the bat, I was a bit upset that this wasn't actually about Bruce Banner, who is the Hulk, but it is still about Vikings, and Vikings are very cool.
This is the first game from Stoic, an indie game studio put together by developers from BioWare who worked on Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is not a massively multiplayer online game, but it does have role-playing elements.
And can I just say, you guys, what a beautiful looking game this is. It's like some magical old Disney movie. Everything has been hand illustrated and animated, and I was instantly drawn in and just captivated by it all.
It does look amazing, doesn't it? And even though all the action takes place on this small grid on the screen, the detail really brings this game alive. There's snow blowing in off the hills, Viking ships in the distance, and all sorts of grim warriors standing around watching you fight.
I love the way the scenery scrolls from left to right when you drag the mouse. It makes it feel like you're peeking down on the battle from somewhere hidden up high.
Battles in Banner Saga Factions are between 2 players, each with a hand-picked party of 6 characters. You can mix and match from archers, raiders, and the giant-like Varl who make up the warriors and shield bangers.
Each of those different character types can be upgraded into different classes too, for a total of about 16 different types of unit in all. The basic archer, for instance, can be upgraded to lay down traps, like scattering burning coals in the path of enemies.
I like the Varl, those big beefy dudes with the horns coming out of their heads. They're the tanks of the game with abilities like being able to shield bash opponents away, or do huge 360-degree weapon strikes.
Each unit can only attack or move within a certain range on their turn as well, so I found myself always yelling at the screen, come on guys, just step within the range of my arrows,
Unit placement is crucial. It's a bit like chess, really, but it's actually quite a simple system overall, isn't it? Each character's health is equal to the damage they can deliver, so as your health drops, the less damage you do. But you also have to get past a character's armor rating as well. So you have 2 things to think about there.
Yeah, and it becomes this kind of tactical dance about knowing when to go in for an attack, because as soon as you expose a character, they just get hammered. Some of the special abilities are so tempting to use early though, like the backbiter move where you dash through for a reverse sword strike.
I was surprised at how many fights come down to just 2 units battling it out, which is awesome.
The music in the game is by Austin Wintory, the Grammy-nominated musician who did the music in the PSN game, Journey.
To be honest though, I didn't notice the music that much. It's all very low-key. It just adds to the icy, ancient, moody feel this game has.
Yeah, and there's no voice acting during the battles as well. The sound is very sparse, but I actually found that helped me really focus in on that deep strategy.
Because Factions is multiplayer only, you can only play a game if you can find someone else to play with, so sometimes it can be a bit of waiting around. This is likely to improve though if the game becomes more popular.
Yeah, and you need to crank through those matches too, because winning or even losing a match earns you renown, which is kind of like the game's version of experience points. You need renown to promote your units and improve their skills, and I like that you can personalise the look of your characters a bit, but I do wish that there were more options to customise them, because they carry over from game to game, so you get quite attached to your hardened group of Viking warriors.
Yes, I hope the full game has a lot of that in it, because I want my Barger Viking to intimidate all those who stand before him. This is a really fun multiplayer game, but it does make me crave more content with that single-player experience they're working on. So I'm giving the multiplayer side of things here a 7.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Well, even though the matches are quite long, some of them can go for about 30 minutes, I just kept coming back for more. I think if you've got the patience to just stick with it and unlock everything, the game just keeps getting better and better, so I'm giving it 8.
Hey Darren, can I please try on your Viking helmet?
Of course you can, Bart.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, it's very heavy.
Oh, it's really heavy.
Oh, very smart. You look fearless.
Oh, thanks. Ah! Darren, where's your antenna?
Oh, they retract into my head.
Oh, I did not know that. Got a bit of a flat top there. Hey!
It looks like you've had a bit of a crew cut.
You know what that's perfect for? I can put my
Oh,
my
Bajo,
cat
no.
Negative,
No.
negative,
cat bag up
negative.
there. Let's go to the Ask Good Game desk, Hex.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Give
I'm
it all for me,
sorry.
Darren.
I'm sorry, Darren.
negative. Oh, that'll leave a ring. Oh, I didn't ask for this.